everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday from the lair. It is April 15th, 2022. Happy full moon eve. Let's do a grace card reading. Here, we can get in the light. Grace card. These are the grace cards by Cheryl Richardson, and they came out a while ago, but I love them so much, and they are so divine, no pun intended. So I pre-shuffled the deck before I came on, so let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to cut it one time. And let's pull that first card for to give us inspiration on how we can better serve ourselves while we interact with others. And as a funny note, I was listening to a couple of lectures today on the astrological aspects that are happening right now. And part of the influence is exactly that. Okay, there's a time coming or upon us where we need to recognize our own energy. You know, we need to stand up in our strength. It is coincidental with the energy of the common good, which is a pretty cool balance. That's very Libra, if you ask me. But yeah, standing in your strength, but also trying to be the negotiator, trying to look for the good, the everybody wins side. So this is something very new for our planet, very, very new. It's non-egotistical, but strong, you know, super strong. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead. This is so we can better serve ourselves when we interact with other, you know, human beings, and that's the name of the game right now, is serving ourselves, because once we take care of ourselves, our world manifests perfectly for us. Our interactions are stronger, easier, more loving, more productive, and more instructive, which is exactly what we need from our other human beings. So I didn't mean to go off on that. Do you see what they do? Yeah. Okay. I hope you had a wonderful week. And if you're in the United States, happy Easter coming up, and I hope the weekend is beautiful and blissful for you too. Set that intention and see what happens, all right? Okay, here we go. What? Valor. Valor. And if you're wondering why I'm shy, is because I'm trying to make the sound a little bit better for you until I get something arranged. So I'm trying to project, so yeah, okay. Be courageous. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow us wherever we go. There goes my nose every time I get on camera. Yeah, okay. Stand up in your strength, all right? Source has got you. As long as we aren't trying to dominate another, it's okay to hold our point, to hold our energy, to stand in strength. And to do that, it really does take some courage. It does, you know, so quick to want to make sure we don't offend anybody. And a lot of times in doing that, we kind of get stepped on. You know, we kind of get, I think, misunderstood a lot of the time. But now is the time. Be brave, stand in your strength, especially when it comes to interacting with other people. Just as long as you have the good of all in your heart, it's all going to be all right, because that is what Source protects. That's what Source is motivated by, actually. Heaven, God, Source, universe is waiting for us to stand up in our strength with the sentiment of peace in our hearts, with the sentiment of love, with, you know, like I said, the idea of the greater good. As long as it doesn't take you out of the game, that's what we need to be doing. So this is so perfect, okay? Valor is a beautiful card. I bet you it's Amareno. And it is. Amareno is the artist on that one. Okay, let's pull one for you guys, the viewer. Let's see what the grace cards had to tell us on this full moon eve. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why I was so charged today and polishing things and putting things in their place. And then I was listening to a lecture on planetary motion from about 3 weeks ago, and I realized what the day was. So I'm like, oh, that's what I'm doing. Then I was like in the kitchen and found myself polishing the little appliances. I'm like, oh Lord. All right, gratitude. Perfect, y'all. Gratitude. Yeah, this is it. Be thankful. A grateful heart is like a magnet drawing toward it a wealth of abundance. That's it. The more grateful you are, the more you're given to be grateful for. It can't be any easier than that one. And it's not easy sometimes, you know. Sometimes you gotta be cognizant, be your own monitor, go in and flip that switch, because it's so easy to be disappointed in life. I mean, it just is. We're human. That's what we're emotive. We're not machines, you know. And you can get caught in the victim zone very easily. But the one thing that'll keep you out of the victim zone, and it's a very low vibration, it's not going to get you anything that you really want, is gratitude. Anytime you're in the space of being grateful, you can't be in the space of disappointment. You can't be in the space of depression. You can't do the two at the same time. It's impossible. Okay? So to bring to yourself in your life more to be grateful for, catch yourself in those moments, in those moments when you're not feeling so great about things, when you're disappointed in life, when you feel like you're less than, or you're being given less than, or your life isn't supporting you the way you want it to. Every single time you go in there, look around and find something real quick to be grateful for, something to be thankful for. And when you learn how to be grateful for who you are as a human being, that's just easy stuff. That's easy stuff, because you kind of hover on grateful all the time, you know. And we are, you know, this is a contrast planet. Our plane here is a contrast situation. There's always the light and the dark. There's the front and the back, you know. So it's important to acknowledge the negative moments. That's what illuminates the positive. However, it's our choice on what we focus. You know, it's our decision as to how much time in on the positive or the negative that we give. And let me tell you something. If you can flip your switch out of the negative and focus more of the time on the positive of how you're feeling about something that you already have, you're going to get more in your life to feel that way about. And when you hear me say those words, it really makes sense, doesn't it? Because that's how it goes. That's the universal alchemy on this plane. You have to feel it to get it. You have to believe it to see it. And like I said, sometimes it's not all that easy, especially if you're zoomed in on something that's not so pleasant, or something that's not in your expectation realm. Okay? But like I said, you are in control of that. You get to choose. All right? So choose wisely on what you focus. And to do that easily is to find that place of grace inside of you that is just centered in gratitude. Whatever it is, be grateful that you don't have what you don't have. Be grateful for the things that you do have, and for the capability that Spirit gave you to accrue what you do want in this life. Focused on gratitude. Okay? So those are our two cards today. Valor. I'm trying to... Valor and gratitude. They're perfect. They're perfect, because when you're grateful, it's easy to be brave. It just is. Because you feel lifted. You feel entitled in the best way possible. Okay? All right, I'm going to get out of here. Happy weekend. Happy Easter, peeps, in the Western place, our world. And hi, and I love you to everyone that's outside of that realm. So have a wonderful next couple of days. If you happen to have the days off, I hope you manifest something lovely and peaceful and still productive in your world. Get yourself set up. Now, I did go to work today. Let me tell you something. I was going to do an astrological video, but I'm going to tell you something. This month has been jam-packed, and I honestly, I felt non-adept. I mean, the more I wrote, the further it seemed to get away from me, because it just is layered and layered and layered. But suffice it to say, I do have some bullet points that I'm going to go over tomorrow on the full moon video. And look, I'm going to put links in the description so you can go and you can hear. It's a big deal what we're going through. There's stuff happening now that is once in a lifetime for us, okay? And I don't want to butcher it for sure, but I do have, I have the ability to pick up on high points and relate them into my own world. And if I can do that, I can do that for you too. So I will be doing that. So, but look forward, okay? Look forward. Keep a positive mindset. I always say that, but really it's your best bet, okay? Because what you think of is what you see. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hit the like for me if you like the video, and maybe share it if you think anybody would get anything from this video or enjoy it, okay? And stay safe out there. Go a little bit slower, you know, be easy with yourself. That'll make it a lot easier to be nicer and easier with other people, and we all need that right now. Thank you again for coming, and I will see you next time.